Okay, from here we're going to do Aiki-Ken version 2 and Ken Soho version 2. Okay? First, Aiki-Ken. So from Migi Hanmi Kamae. First, Tata-Ken. Ich, ni, ich, ni. Then, difference Aiki-Ken number 2 to number 1 is in number 2 we use both our arms on both sides. Okay. First, yokomenichi with your left hand. 1, then 2. Then yokomenichi on the right hand. 1, then 2. Then chudan ski. Chudan meaning body or middle height, and ski into the ribs. Left hand, right hand, then left hand. Then ure kenichi coming over the top and down onto the collarbone, then back to kamae. Then circle with the same hand, step back, ure kenichi with the knuckles into the nose, and back to kamae. Then ure kenichi step, 180 turn and shift, hammer fist, then step back over the top into the collar. Then kamae. Then the same again. 1, 2, 3. Step back. 4. Then kamae. Okay. Kamae. Now, just with count. Edge. Os. Edge. Knee. 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 Knee. Okay, so now we're going to do Kihon Dosa Renzoku with Bokken, version number 2. So the difference here is that the strikes cut straight through and they're more fluid in many ways. So it's tai no henko ichi and ni, hiriki no yosa ichi and ni, and shimatsu dosa ichi and ni. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first, chudan no kamae. Chudan meaning, as I said before, middle. Then the footwork's the same. 1, 2 for tai no henko ichi. So hustle first. 1, cut down on that angle, which is this angle. 1, then back to kamae. Twice each time. Back to kamae. Then tai no henko ni, up to hustle. Cut 1, then parry around and cut to yokomenichi, and back to kamae. 1, 2, back to kamae. Then hiriki no yose, drop and step and ski back to kamae. Drop and ski and slide forward back to kamae. And this one's coming up under here, under the throat. Then hiriki no yose ni, like this, up to hustle, back leg slide back, and imagine person on your side here. Cut down 1. Stay low, turn it over and cut through 2. And kamae. Okay. So from here, 1, ich, ni. Then shimatsu dosa, turn, ichi, ich, cut. Then step through with shomenichi strike. Cut straight through, mengiri. Then from here, shift and cut yokomenichi behind. Up, yokomenichi. And kamae. Ich, ni, san, kamae. And shimatsu dosa ni, turn, cut outwards as you turn on your front leg. 1. Then shift over, cut mengiri or shomenichi. Then yokomenichi back, kamae. Ich, ni, san, and kamae. Okay. Kamae no re. Now, just with count. Kamae. Ich, ni, ich, ni, Kihon meaning basic, waza meaning technique. So we're just doing basic techniques. And that's that misconception that what we're training in these techniques is actually something that's applicable in its entirety in a real situation. No, this is the fundamentals that you do in the basic waza. Not the Kihon Dosa, the basic movements, but the basic waza, the basic techniques that allow you to build the foundation which allows you to use in an application which can't be trained. Because the real intent when you're training in Aikido, and it should be in any martial art, is you learn the fundamentals so that you can apply the fundamentals in a way that suits any application or any situation. Okay? If you have to train and then remember that technique or that movement, then you've already lost the moment. Okay? It's got to be inherent in terms of the fundamentals, so that when it actually realizes in you, it happens in a way that's natural. Okay? So this is not meant to be a prescribed, any of these techniques that we've been doing are not prescribed techniques for out-of-the-box use. Okay? This is years and years of training in these which allow you to just tap into the essence of that technique and use it in a way that's applicable in a self-defense situation. Okay. So Hijiate. Hijiate kokyu nage. Key point with Hijiate kokyu nage is that the arm line is the same as kamae line. So for example, when we're looking at applying Hijiate kokyu nage, don't bend too much, don't straighten and be stiff. It's just kamae with a natural bend and then turn it up. Now, this arm can't, if this hand moves, nothing happens. I've got to move this shoulder. So this keeps the same whilst I fill this space here, okay? And push forward. So this part of my arm is the part that does the work here to the shoulder. One, okay? One. And then you put your body behind it, okay? Don't get into the habit of doing all this with your hand. Yeah, you turn with your hand, but your hand doesn't drop. It just allows the spiral or of your elbow to be from here to up here, which then rotates this part of the arm and this joint in here. Okay. First, ryotemochi Hijiate kokyu nage ichi. So first, grabbing both hands. Like Shihon nage, open the door, grab the wrist. I'll just come a bit closer. So your bottom hand from kamae, when we're chest height, opens the door. Your top hand from kamae grabs the wrist. 1, 2. Then Shimatsu dosa ichi, and this elbow connect with this elbow as I do Shimatsu dosa ichi. 1. Okay. Then from here, I've broken off with this hand now. I can come underneath with Hijiate kokyu nage. Then I step through and apply Hijiate kokyu nage. And kamae. One more time. From here, open, grab, slide forward and break off. Underneath. Then step through and Hijiate kokyu nage. And kamae. From your angle. Kamae. Open, grab, Shimatsu dosa ichi. Then step through and come on. From this end. You have Greg coming out. Open, grab, toe line this way. Shimatsu dosa ichi. Then this feeling. 1, 2. Okay, so that's ryotemochi Hijiate kokyu nage ichi. Next one. Katatemochi. Okay, the second waza now is katatemochi Hijiate kokyu nage ni. So one hand katatemochi, hiji, elbow, ate, attack, hijiate kokyu nage, breath throw. Number 2. All right. So I start hidari hanbi kamae. Uke starts migi hanbi kamae. And grabs the top hand now. Now from here, drop this down. See what it does to uke? At the same time, back fist. So from here, 1, 2. And it's done quickly. 1. Okay, brings uke onto their front leg. Then open the gate, grab the wrist. 180 turn, shumatsu dosa, knee now. This elbow to break off. 1 as I turn, 2 underneath. Then forward and throw. Come on. One more time. 1. That's got to happen quickly. But be careful. If you don't have control, uke can wear it on the nose very quickly, okay? And that's a stunner. It's not anything other than to make them eyes water. Then the next thing you've done is this. And throws. Okay? From your angle. And 1, 2, 3. Come on. Then on this angle. 1. Open. Grab. Elbow to elbow as I turn on the front leg. 1. Then come on. Okay, so that's kapate mochi. Same thing with yokomenuchi. Hijiate kokyu nage. Knee. So from here up together. 1. Cut down. Then cross. Now keep this point, and this is the point that I rotate around. Okay. 1 and 2. I did all that with my pinky because I don't want to give too much data to uke. So 1, cross, engage your pinky over the top as I rotate into my elbow. 1. This is just control. Then the rest is the same. Forward and forward. Okay. One more time. 1, 2, 4. Off the line. 2, 3. In front. Now my center's here, not behind him. Then I drive through my center, which is through this point, which causes havoc with this joint. Forward. Push. Come on. So yokomenuchi, hijiate kokyu nage. All right. Now nage waza. For this nage waza, we're going to do like renzoku, shomenuchi, hijiate kokyu nage. Continuous, okay? So from here, first, migi hamikaman, migi hamikaman. Uke strikes shomenuchi, catch, but don't try and block it in front like this. It's more of a catch and turn at the same time. So uke almost feels nothing. 1, okay? Which allows them to turn around to come at you again. But by that time, you've crossed over this hand, sidestep, and bring them around like a turnstile. Then step through and through a hijiate kokyu nage, okay? And stay there. Then step forward, migi hanbi kamae, and we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And we'll just stop there. We'll go your way now. 1, 2, 3. Follow uke. Okay, so this shomenuchi hijiate kokyu nage renzoku nage waza style. Okay. Now now we're finished with some self-defense using hijiate kokyu nage. Like I mentioned before, those Kihon waza are really designed for you to just understand movement, understand energy and feeling, understand redirection, understand weight, and understand direction and the feeling of blocking. Okay? Then, in time, you can just trust yourself that whatever happens to you, you can just react with whatever technique fundamental comes to mind and apply it in a more realistic way. Okay? So for example, with this case, Hijiate kokyu nage, we imagine uke is sort of in it. If we come to here, we'll do it first without a wall. In a self-defense situation, there is no kamae, even though we become in kamae. So we're in a position where there's usually interaction and abuse perhaps, and then something starts, grab and then a punch, right? So just as uke grabs and punch, goes to punch block. Now my head's in a nice position just to drop. So if he comes in too close, he wears my forehead on his forehead. All right? Because I'm in strong kamae. Now you don't train that, you just react. Okay? Then from here, the hand you blocked with, straight away grab the hand that they grab you with. At the same time, just grab as well and turn underneath 180 degrees Hijiate kokyu nage from here. Then just forward and forward. And this one's shoulder bang. One more time. If you have room, you can really extend. So from here, you attack. One, block. Then straight away, grab here. Then turn underneath. Then with this part here, just attack the shoulder. Okay. Or if you're backed into a corner, even better. When I throw you, just be thrown like this. Just careful. Okay, not to hurt yourself. All right. So I'm backed into a corner here. One, block. Same thing. Grab, turn from here, then just attack and throw into the wall and walk away. Or so come grab, bump, grab here, throw into the wall. Then break off and underneath. Lift, push away. Okay. Same thing. So let me show you from your angle more. So from here, bump. Again, your head is a very useful tool here. In. Then your blocking hand, grab, turn, 180 turn, and just attack with this part of your shoulder, Hijiate style, bang, into the wall like this, into a wall here. Boom, head into the wall. Then break off and come straight up underneath. You can keep going into the wall or turn and push them away. Lift their arm though. Okay, make sure you lift. So this is Hijiate kokyu nage in a different form, but it's the same. Okay, the same principle applied just to whatever attack comes at you. Okay, so try practicing that right and left. Ryote machi, both hand grab, and usually chest height. So not ryote machi where they grab both hands and you're in kamae, but like this. So you just there and then grab both. Ryote machi Hijiate kokyu nage ichi, number 1. First, migi hanmi kamae. Now first open, they grab your bottom hand, open so that it exposes your wrist, and you can exposes their wrist and you can grab there. Then it's just shumatsu dosa ichi, and then square. Okay? So from here, ich, ni. Alright? So we go open, grab. At the same time as I do shumatsu dosa ichi, the arm that they're grabbing is the elbow I try and push to their elbow. That will allow this to break out of their grip. Okay? From here, elbow and push shumatsu dosa ichi. Then let it like a jackknife now, flick underneath. Now key point, like I've mentioned, is this is just like kamae, but like this. So there's a natural bend. Then hand on top here. Then step through, keep this hand, allow this elbow to come up, so that this part here does the attacking. Top above your elbow should do all the work. 1, kamae. From here, 1, 2, 3. Open, grab, reach, knee, some, shi. Okay. Then, katate mochi, Hijiate kokyu nage, ni. First, left foot forward, so it's knee technique. Hidari hami kamae. They grab the top hand. At the first drop down, brings them back up, their weight forward. So as they're grabbing, you drop it down, they tilt. Okay. As they tilt down, atemi to the nose. So 1. Then open, grab. Straight away, elbow to their elbow, and turn 180, Shimato Dosa ni. Then slide forward. You don't want to be too wide here. If I'm too wide, I can't slide forward. Okay? So just about here, and then slide forward and through. And come on. One more time. 1, open, grab. 2, 3, 4. From your angle. 1, open, grab. 2. Control. Strive with hiri. Hiri no yose, ichi ne. Here. Forward and kamae. From this angle. Open, grab. Elbow to elbow. Turn. Jackknife under. Lock. Hiri no yose, slide forward. And kamae. So this is katate machi, one hand grab. Hijiate. Hiji, elbow, ate, attack. Kokyu, breath, nage, throw. Okay, so it's the one hand elbow attacking, breath throw, version number 1. All right. Okay, now nage waza, or renzoku style, continuous. So they just keep coming at you. So this one, shomenichi attacking it, which is the same as anything coming at you straight. 1. So this one, migi hami kamae. First come off the line and just contact with your top arm. 1. And at the same time, roll with it. Roll with the strike as it's coming. It's coming over. 1. Catch, but don't stop it and block it. Let it go as I turn. Okay? Like a wave, I become like a wave and molding with it. Okay? Then from here, then the other hand grab. Then from here, side step, elbow underneath, Hijiate, step through and through. Grab and kamae. Then step forward, migi hami kamae, ready to go again. Off the line block, turn, grab, side step underneath, step through and throw, then step forward, migi. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So practice that both sides. We were going one side, but just then Hidari hami kamae. Left foot forward. Okay. So that was nage waza. Shomenichi. Hijiate kokyu nage. Renzo. Rolling or walking push up. Okay, so sort of like a commando crawl, but with every crawl or step, you're doing a push-up. Okay. Now you can time this, or you can just do it to the point of exhaustion, whichever comes first. We'll time it just at 30 seconds. Okay. See. Now you'll need a little bit of space. If not, you can just go up and back, okay? If you prefer to just go forwards, then turn around and come back, turn around and come back. Okay, all right, ready? So what we do, first step out, whoosh, step out, whoosh, one leg bent, one leg straight. Step, like you're climbing. Push, 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 then back, push, push. So you're almost doing like a one arm for much of it. Then forward, up, up, then backwards, push, 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 and push. Okay? A bit more than 30 seconds. So that's your walking or crawling push-up. Now that's functional in a sense that you're not focusing on one motion, one range of motion, but you're moving the balance and the stretch and the contraction through different angles as you're doing it, which allows different parts of your chest to be stimulated.